Morning, fascist, Trump supporters. You still hating on some Willie Nelson this morning? You are? What a shame. Man, that just means you're a garbage human being, all that means. And what do you mean you ain't no fascist? You don't even know what the word means. How are you going to tell me that you ain't one if you don't even know what it means? You are. You're a Trump supporter, right? Then you are a fascist, 1,000% one of those, yeah. Yeah, and you can look that word up if you want to. You've got the interwebs, don't you? You do, because we're right here on the social medias together looking at each other right now. That means that you can get to the Google machine. It's a search engine. You can look stuff up with it, get definitions of words. You don't trust the Google? Oh, because it might tell you the truth about stuff. Oh, you don't want to know the truth. That's what I call tactical stupidity. Being dumb on purpose is what I call tactical stupidity. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from there. You can use the DuckDuckGo if you want to. I know you normally use that to cram your head full of lies and misinformation because, well, I mean, fear is the name of the game right there. Get that cortisols and those adrenalines coursing through your veins right there because you're addicted to it. But you can also find you some truths and stuff like that. Look up the 14 characteristics of fascism. Yeah, no, it's FACISM. I could see how that might confuse you. No, you've been trying to do the FASH thing, haven't you? Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, that's the reason why you ain't been able to learn anything. And that's 14. That is a 1 above 13, which would be a 1 and a 3. And then 1 below 15, which is a 1 and a 5. That'd be a 1 and a 4. 14 characteristics of FACISM. If you want to go ahead and look that up, what you'll find out is you match every single one of them. In fact, if there were 50 of them, you would match those too, just like Donald Trump would. See, because he's a big fat fascist is what he is. And if you follow him the way that you do, you're one of those too. Yeah, that's all it is. See, and I know that Mitch the Glitch there and Speaker of the House of Gilead, Commander Mike Johnson, they wrote this letter just complaining because that Kamala Harris, I know she's black, all right? And also use a different word. My Lord, okay? They were complaining because she called him a fascist. But the thing is, she was using her brain bucket. She was using all of her brain powers and stuff and rationalizing and putting the word in the proper context. By all 14 definitions, he's a fascist. She used it rightly. She did. But the thing is, they were upset because she called him one of those. And the only thing I can figure is they're mad because out of the dozens of times that he called her one of those, it's because he don't know how the word's supposed to be used. He used it dumbly. Bigly dumbly he used it, is what he did. He don't know what the word means, just like communism. He don't know what that word is either, just like you don't. But you definitely are a fascist. No doubt about that, okay? Hey, again, look it up if you don't think you are. See how many of those characteristics line up with you. All of them. Anyway, you should be able to understand that because you hate you some Antifa. What does Antifa stand? That's anti-fascist. So if you hate you some anti-fascist, that must mean you're an effing fascist, right? Yeah, that's what that means. So don't get upset when people call you what you are, all right? Or when they call Donald Trump what he is, an effing fascist. Because smart people understand what the word means. Inmate Trump, 2024.